I just didn't want to give up that WC. Wow.
Pray with me. Eternal God, we especially hold before you today these young men and women who have completed their education at WCC and stand at one of the great crossroads of life. We are grateful for their time among us. Now we commit them to you for the significant time and experience that lie ahead of them. Grant them a sense of your presence wherever their journeys lead, to watch over them, protect them, and direct them in paths of fulfillment. Help them to have the vision to forge wholesome relationships and opportunities for growth. And help them also to have the insight to see that the stones placed in their path may be opportunities. Teach them gentleness and humility, that they may not be at war with themselves or with others, but grant them also a sense of firmness and justice, that they may defend truth and goodness wherever they go. Send special grace upon their families. Grant to the new generation the knowledge to bring peace to the world in a way that we have failed to do. So give them eyes to see and hands to do whatever becomes necessary to improve our world. Help them to doubt with courage and to have curiosity and patience enough to wait and work for insight. Give them energy for caring, for reaching out to others, for improving government, and for planting flowers along life's way. Take away anxiety or confusion of purpose and give them confidence in the future, where energies may be gathered up and given to neighbors in love for the sake of Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the Wythe County Junior ROTC.
Mark time. Mark. Color guard. Halt. Left face. Present. Color.
I invite you to join me now in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, and then please remain standing during the playing of our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Color guard. Carry. Go. Left face. Forward. Guard. Left. 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 Right. Call left. Guard. Left. 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 Right. Left. 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 Right. Left. 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 Right.
Please be seated.
Good evening. Dr. Boyd, platform guests, members members of the graduating class, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Bass, and on behalf of the Whitfield Community College Board, I would like to welcome you to our annual commencement exercises. This year's ceremony is especially momentous as Whitfield Community College is celebrating its 50th anniversary. Commencement is a very special occasion for the members of the class of 2014, their families, and for the WCC faculty and staff who helped them realize their goals. These students have devoted many hours of hard work and energy to their studies. Tonight, we celebrate their achievements. This year's distinguished class of 648 graduates include 54 members of the Phi Theta Kappa, the National Honor Society, as well as 31 students who were named to Who's Who in American junior colleges. Graduates, as you know, education is vital to your success. Your education and experiences at Whitfield Community College have provided you with the foundation you will need for the future. You may decide to begin an exciting career in your chosen field, or you may choose to continue your education as you transfer to another college or university. Either choice provides exciting opportunities. On behalf of the Whitfield Community College Board, I extend to you our most sincere congratulations. We salute you tonight and wish for you only the best that life has to offer. At this time, I'd like to introduce the members of the platform party. So please hold your applause until everyone is recognized. And please stand as I announce your name. Mr. Robbie Wingate, member of the College Board from Grayson County. Mr. Travis Jackson, member of the College Board from Wythe County. Mr. Howard Manley, member of the College Board from Wythe County. Mr. Darren Connor, member of the State Board for Virginia's Community Colleges. Mr. Doug Brown, director of the Old Dominion University's Distance Learning Site, Whitfield Community College. Ms. Renee Thomas, interim dean of student success. Dr. Charlie White, president of Whitfield Community College. Mr. Hunter Wyatt, president of the WCC Student Government Association. Mr. Roger Thompson, vice chair of the College Board from Bland County. Dr. Walter Barton, member of the College Board from Wythe County. Mr. Dick Dalton, member of the College Board from Carroll County. Ms. Janet Knuckles, member of the College Board from Galax. Mr. Phil Snap, member of the College Board from Wythe County. Mr. John R. Robbie Doyle, member of the College Board from Smith County. Dr. Lori Hubbard, Dean of Health and Occupational Programs. It's a privilege to have a couple of our elected state and federal officials with us this evening. Excuse me. State Delegate Jeff Campbell. He represents the 6th District in the Virginia House of Delegates. Nick David is here on behalf of the U.S. Congressman Morgan Griffith, who represents Virginia's 9th District. Our special thanks to you for the dedicated work you do on behalf of the college and its students. I also ask that any other elected officials please stand and be recognized. I would also like to take a moment to recognize any former elected officials. Would you please stand and be recognized. Thank all of you for joining us this evening. Another group of dedicated individuals have supported the mission of WCC through their service on the WCC College Board, the WCC Educational Foundation Board, and the WCC Scholarship Foundation Board, with former members of the WCC College Board and current former members of the Foundation Board to please stand to be recognized. We are also very pleased to have Mr. Darren Connor here with us this evening. He is a member of the State Board of Community Colleges, which is the governing body for the Virginia Community College system. Former Governor Bob McDonnell appointed Mr. Connor to the Virginia Community College Board, State Board, in August 2013. Mr. Connor is president of Dewberry Engineering Southeast Region. In this role, he leads a multidisciplinary staff of 275 in 13 office locations in Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. Under Mr. Connor's direction, this division of Dewberry has successfully completed numerous complex design assignments. In addition, he leads the company's private sector business initiative. Mr. Connor knows firsthand the value of the community college education. He received his associate degree in pre-engineering from Danville Community College in 1981. He then earned the Bachelor of Science degree in Civil Engineering from Virginia Tech in 1983. He not only is Mr. Connor an alumnus of a community college, but he's also a current member of the Danville Community College Educational Foundation Board. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Connor.
I apologize for the long introduction. I'm honored to be here tonight. Exciting night. I'm honored to speak to you on behalf of the State Board for Community Colleges. First of all, congratulations to the class of 2014. There was a reception earlier, and I spent most of my time standing out in the hallway watching the excitement as the graduates moved in tonight, came in early to take pictures. Today is a time to celebrate your hard work and accomplishments. As you know, the community colleges in Virginia play a critical role in the lives of many Virginians. Each year across the Commonwealth, more than 400,000 citizens find opportunities in one of 23 of Virginia's community colleges. And I trust Withfield Community College will serve you well. You should be especially proud tonight to be graduating from WCC. WCC has an excellent reputation, not just here in Southwest Virginia, but also throughout the Commonwealth and the nation. The U.S. Department of Education has listed Withfield Community College as the 20th most affordable community college in net cost. This impressive ranking is due to the excellent financial aid and scholarship programs offered at WCC. For instance, the Withfield Scholarship Program, the WCC Forging Futures Scholarship Program, which is funded by the Virginia Tobacco Commission, and other private scholarships. Additionally, WCC was recognized by the Chronicle of Higher Education as the top performing community college in Virginia, having the highest completion rate among all of the public two-year colleges in Virginia. This recognition demonstrates that WCC is providing outstanding services and educational opportunities that are helping students achieve their educational goals and success in life. I myself am a proud graduate of the BCCS system down at Community College many years ago. My BCCS experience put me on track to get to where I am today. Graduates, I encourage you to use the knowledge and skills that you have learned, whether you're seeking immediate employment or transferring to a four-year university. I wish you well in all your future endeavors. I would be remiss before I leave the podium tonight to not give you advice I've given my 3 daughters, all of whom are grown. Whatever you do in life, whether with family, at work, or with friends, always be a giver. Always put more into what you're doing than you expect in return. And I want to point out two people. Again, I've met some very nice people tonight. But I want to point out two people in particular I was able to meet tonight and spend some time with. One is Sherry McMillan. Sherry is receiving her two-year degree tonight from WCC. Sherry accomplished that while being a mother of two and expecting another one on the way. Sherry, I don't see you, but wherever you are, I wish you well and continue with your education. And the second one I just have to mention, because I mentioned earlier about being a giver. Anna Crabtree will receive her honorary degree tonight. You'll hear more about Anna, but Anna is a giver. We need more Annas in the world today, as we mentioned in the prayer. Congratulations on your honorary degree. Thank you.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce Hunter White, who will bring remarks on behalf of the WCC student body. Hunter resides in Sugar Grove and will graduate with an Associate of Arts and Sciences degree in Science. At WCC, he is president of both the Student Government Association and the Collegiate Future Farmers of America. He is also a member of Phi Theta Kappa and treasurer of the Outdoor Club. Hunter serves on the WCC Environmental Sustainability Committee and the WCC Awards Committee. In his community of Sugar Grove, he is a member of the Brookside Baptist Church and has volunteered with local political campaigns and the Department of Agriculture. Also, he's a member of the Walker Mountain Grotto Caving Club. Please welcome Mr. Hunter White, who comes to you now to speak on behalf of his fellow students.
A lot of people would throw a big philosophical quote right about here with a bunch of big words that they don't understand and talk about how wonderful their college experience was. But let's be honest, we're not all philosophical people. We're the 2014 graduating class at Whitfield Community College. We don't all use big words, but we all have a creed and values, which were instilled in us by our families, friends, and teachers who have supported us in our success here at WCC. On behalf of all my fellow classmates, we would like to say thank you for the support, encouragement, and motivation, which has helped create our success stories. For many of us graduating tonight, this may be the last time we are students and have to endure the pressures to achieve the grades we want for academic success. For others, it may be the beginning of the next step in a journey to bigger things. But no matter the circumstance, we owe you our gratitude. Attending college is not a selfish endeavor. It is a way to better ourselves and ultimately those around us. I hope that every graduate who walks through those doors tonight does so with the intentions of making our community a better place. Because many of our loved ones have made sacrifices in order for us to be here tonight, we should, in turn, make the same sacrifices for future generations. So forget all the big words, forget all the famous quotes, and live a life of love. Help your fellow man, and remember, this is a new beginning, not the end. Thank you.
Thank you, Hunter. I'm pleased tonight to announce that Whitfield Community College Board has recommended and the State Board for Virginia Community Colleges has approved the awarding of an honorary associate degree in humane letters tonight. The recipient of this year's honorary degree is Mrs. Anna Crabtree, and I'll tell you more about her in a second, but you can go ahead and applaud. Anna was appointed to the Whitfield Community College Board in July 1996. She completed 2 4-year terms, serving as board chair for 2 of those 8 years. During her years of service on the WCC board, Whitfield Community College constructed a $3.9 million Learning Resource Center, which we know today as Smith Hall. Today, the building houses the college's library, the Kegley Library, electronic classrooms, and administrative offices. The 27,000 square foot building was dedicated in 1998 and named in honor of the very county that Mrs. Crabtree represented while on the board. Prior to her appointment to the WCC board, she was already a staunch supporter of education and WCC. Her career began as a faculty member at Marion College and then at the Blue Ridge Job Corps, where she taught home economics. Later, her career included working for Appalachian Power Company as a home economist in Smith, Grayson, and Washington counties, and then working for the Virginia Cooperative Extension Services. As an educator, she regularly encouraged students to pursue higher education, often at Whitfield Community College. Over the years, she has attended many college events, and she maintains strong ties with many WCC faculty, staff, and administrators. She has also been a faithful supporter of WCC educational foundations. Let me repeat that for somebody that might want to join her in that. She's also been a faithful supporter of the WCC Educational Foundation, and that's why WCC is ranked as the 20th most affordable community college in the nation out of over 1,200 community colleges. So, you know, when you get a little money, you don't have any poor kin, think about helping some of us here. I want to tell you, I met this lady, and I'm getting away from the script a little bit, but I met this lady a couple of months ago for the first time, and I was really impressed. The stuff I've read about is fine, but the quote that would come from me, that what I think about her, is I knew a fellow years ago who was a banjo player, and he won world championship banjo picking contests in Galax and Union Grove and a lot of areas like that. But he had the fortune of playing for the Queen of England, playing banjo for the Queen. Now, the Queen of Banjo doesn't seem like it would go that good together. But we had a group of people from Radford University at our house one night. He was playing, and those English teachers there found out that he had met the Queen. And they asked him, what was it like? Because a lot of those people would be a lifetime experience just to get to meet the Queen of England. And they said, well, what was the Queen of England like? And I'll use this quote to describe that. And he said, well, she was right nice. So Anna is a right nice lady, and I'm glad to get to see her. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to confer an honorary associate degree in humane letters on an outstanding citizen and friend of Whitfield Community College, Mrs. Anna Crabtree. I'm going to walk back. One more nice round of applause for Anna. I didn't know how many friends she had that we started saving seats for the people she brought with us. I guarantee there's nobody left in Smith County tonight. She brought them all with her, so we're glad to have you folks down here also. Before we begin conferring degrees to tonight's graduates, there's one other person that I need to recognize. Pleased to recognize Mr. Don Alexander, who's been selected as Professor Emeritus at Whitfield Community College for 2014. Don, would you stand up just a second? I'll make you stand there. While I drag on you. This honor is bestowed upon retired WCC faculty members who held faculty rank, had a minimum 10 years of service to the college and community, and made meritorious and significant contributions to the college. And speaking of big words, you can look up the meritorious part. Don earned his bachelor's degree and his master's degree from Appalachian State University. He joined the WCC faculty in 1968 and taught full-time in the machine technology department until his retirement as an associate professor of machine technology in 2009. You math majors do the math on that and tell me real quick what that was. How many years? 41 years. He doesn't look that old, that to be here that long. Don has continued to teach part-time since his retirement. As this year's professor emeritus, Don led the academic procession in this afternoon. And the club he was carrying was not to keep order. I think it's a symbol of status or something. It's called a mace. And I understand that he made that in his machine shop. And if I'd have one comment to make, or one suggestion, it's awful heavy. If you have to carry it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But he made that. Don, please accept our congratulations on being selected as WCC's 2014 Professor Emeritus. And thank you for your work.
Dr. White, honored guests, graduating students, ladies and gentlemen. Our primary purpose for this ceremony tonight is to honor our graduating students. However, there is another group that I want to take the time to recognize as well. All of these individuals have played significant roles in making this day possible for these graduates. Our full-time and part-time faculty members have given unselfishly of themselves throughout the year as they have taught, advised, and supported their students in many ways. Together, they have contributed their knowledge and practical experience to help students learn in many different program areas. Also, our support staff members assist students in many ways through their work in various college offices. With WCC faculty and staff who are present tonight, please stand and be recognized. Will the 2014 candidates for graduation please rise? Dr. White, I present to you the candidates for graduation and certify on behalf of the faculty that they have completed the requirements for their respective degrees, diplomas, or certificates.
By virtue of the authority granted by the Commonwealth of Virginia to Whitfield Community College and by the State Board for Community Colleges delegated to me, I hereby confer your degree, diploma, or certificate with all the rights, privileges, and duties pertaining to each. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2014 of Whitfield Community College.
Will the graduates please come forward to receive your degree, diploma, or certificate? Before we begin honoring our graduates, I am pleased to announce that 648 students have completed the requirements for graduation. Because there are so many graduates, WCC will be hosting this ceremony as well as another ceremony tomorrow. As you look through your commencement program booklet, you will notice that some students have completed the requirements for multiple awards. Each graduate selected the degree, diploma, or certificate for which he or she wished to be recognized this evening, so each graduate's name will be read only once. Additionally, please refer to your program for a description of the academic honors. Those students earning academic honors will be wearing color cords denoting the level of their achievement. Those wearing a white cord are graduating cum laude. Those wearing burgundy cords are graduating magna cum laude. And those wearing gold cords are graduating summa cum laude. Also, the gold stoles and tassels worn by some students signify that they are members of Phi Theta Kappa, and that's the college's prestigious honor society. Students wearing blue and gold cords have earned enhanced membership in Phi Theta Kappa by actively participating in at least 30 hours of volunteer service, 15 of which must have been directly associated with WCC. We will now present the awards. If you wish to recognize graduating students with your applause as they're called forward, please do so. Please feel free to. You're also welcome to come up and take photos of your graduate as they are honored. Graduating with an Associate of Arts and Science degree in General Studies, Gerard D. Allen. Anna Marie Bedwell. Kelsey Elizabeth Brown. Billy Joe Chandler, Jr. Ashlea Danielle Cright. Aaron Cole J. Davis. Morgan Lee Ellis. Nicole Diane Ferris. Allison Dawn Funk. Shannon Nicole Gamble. Jared Matthew Gift. Marie Genevieve Go. Ayana Sky Greenwald. Michael David Hancock. Kelsey Horton. Catherine Marie Anglin Irwin. Danielle Nicole Jones. Elizabeth Lee Jones. Haley Renee Lawrence. Melissa Gale Legans. Taylor Reeves May. Cheyenne Nicole McGrady. Selena Jewel McGrady. Casey Ann Moore. Austin Lee Paisley. Samantha Lindsay Parker. Ashley Nicole Parks. Laura Elizabeth Raisin. David L. Rao. Natalie Ruiz. James Walker Stowers. Jessica Nicole Thomas. John Barry Bright Jr. Graduating with her Associate of Arts and Sciences degree in Science, we have Megan Shea Alderman. Gavin Lawrence Bailey. Mary Helen Catherine Barbara.
I want to take just a minute to interrupt the ceremony and recognize a couple of people. The fellow coming up on the stage now is one of the finest people I've ever been associated with personally and professionally. I've worked with him for many, many, many years. He's worked in the Virginia Community College system. He did work, well, he was employed in the Virginia Community College system for a lot of years, and I've been fortunate to work with him. He retired a few years ago. He was here at WCC immediately before I came, and he did a whole lot to help the college move forward. Tonight, his granddaughter is graduating, and we've invited him to give her her diploma. So Ed Barnes, they'll call your granddaughter's name, and you can present the diploma to her.
Bridget Ann Barnes.
Get her down, right here!
Eli David Burnett. Sabrina Janine Davidson. Audrey Maria Graham. Jonathan David Hanks. Samantha Lynn Hill. Caitlin Chantel Hoback. Megan Nicole Hodge. Hunter Steele Wyatt. Haley Garrett Hufford. You better give her mama a hug. Rachel Emily Jones. Kylie Marie Martin. Kelly Irina Morris. Haley Jordan Parks. Jacob Austin Grant. Stephen Daniel Price. Daniel. Mario Ruiz Jr. Colin William Stanberry. Receiving the Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies with a specialization in Human Services, Kimberly Carleen Blackwell Byers. Julie Buchanan. Alicia Rogers Carrigan. Yvonne Castanon. Christy Lee Edwards. followed by his wife, Terry Lingill. Cheryl Lynn Grimm. Allie Gross. Kimberly Diane Hanlon. Haley Ellen Hawks. Melinda Irene Lineberry. Lindsay Ann Martin. Megan Renee Paget Lindell. Jennifer Nicole Patterson. Kristen Meadows Spraker. Hope Umberger. Ashley Marie Watson. Graduating this evening with an Associate of Arts and Science degree in General Studies with a specialization in substance abuse, Melissa Ann Clark. Kelly Renee Sluss. Graduating tonight with an Associate of Applied Science degree in Police Science, Jennifer Lee Alderman. Justin Ryan Alderman. Kevin G. Barrett. Mashasta Dawn Perico. Zachary Seth Cutshaw.
I love you, Brendan.
Mary Joanne Jackson. Nathan Drew Miller. Dustin Allen Stamper. Tiffany Nicole Wortman. Dustin Ray Williams. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science degree in Administrative Support Technology with a specialization in Health Information Management, Heather Christie Marullo. Ariel Elaine Masters. Kristen Elizabeth McMickle. Casey Joanna Mitchell. Krista Shea Sisk. Teresa Michelle Williams. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science degree in Machine Technology, Anthony Ryan Davidson. Scott Hunter Dutton. Troy Donald Gamblin. Casey Allen Harvey. Robert Randall Riggle.
There you go.
Kevin Benson Shockley. Joshua Clay Snyder. Graduating with an Associate of Arts and Science degree in Business Administration, Mary Frances Boyer. David Anthony Castanon. Sonja Mae Krigger. Hallie Nicole Gamble. Petrula Rula Pagos. Jacinia Ruiz. Channing Hope Russell. Graduating with an Associate of Arts and Sciences degree in Education, Cynthia Renee Kaufman. Kelsey Lene Funk. Brittany Nicole Kaiser. Courtney Diane Parks. Marquita Rachel Pickett. Philip Ian Whip. Tracy Lynn Wilhite. Graduating with a diploma in construction technology with a track in electrical, we have Larry Eugene Isom. Jarrett Riley Lawson. Kenny Wayne McCoy Sr. Arliss Derek Richardson.
All right, Derek.
Kermit M. Watson. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science degree in Business Management Leadership, Deborah Isom Carrico. Mariana Edwards. Kelsey Leftwich Hash. Jessica Rose Jones. Timothy Dale Phipps. Doreen Michelle Tilson. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science degree in Information Systems Technology with a specialization in networking, Rockford Haywood Jennings II. Donald Wayne Kell. Thomas Richard Snyder. Graduating with an Associate of Arts and Sciences degree in Liberal Arts, Carolyn Eloise Blankenship. Jasmine Hope Dent. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science degree in Administrative Support Technology with a specialization in Legal Assistant, Claudia Michelle Carranza. Tara Victoria Davis. Sherry Ann McMillan. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science degree in Information Systems Technology, Randy Nicole Allison. Zachary Nelson Lewis. Chastity Lee Purdue. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science degree in Accounting, Lorena Ruiz. Graduating with an Associate of Arts and Sciences degree in Science with a specialization in Engineering, Laura Abigail Asbury. Jessica June Ashley.
Come here.
Graduating with a Career Studies Certificate in Medical Transcriptionist, Gary Dean Reese Jr. Elizabeth Ann Wagner. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science degree in Administrative Support Technology, Ashley Lakin Mustard. Graduating with an Associate of Applied Science degree in Corrections Science, Sharon E. Jones. Graduating with an Associate of Arts and Sciences degree in General Studies with a specialization in Social Gerontology, Kelsey Nicole Green. Graduating with a Career Studies Certificate in Pharmacy Technician, Ronald Allen Jones. Graduating with a Certificate in Medical Office Clerk, Stephanie Victoria Young. Graduating with a Diploma in Machine Technology, Zachary Lee Austin Watt. Graduating with an Associate of Arts and Sciences in Science, Katie Marie Clark. Graduating with an Associate in Applied Science in Administrative Support Technology and Health Information Management, we have Vanessa Lynn Sparks. Please join me in giving a loud round of applause applause to our graduates. To all of our graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left side of your cap. Let us again recognize the graduates of the class of 2014 at Whitfield Community College. This is the 19th year of one of Whitfield Community College's most effective partnerships. Through this 19-year relationship with Old Dominion University's distance learning program, WCC's graduates and others can pursue and complete advanced degrees by attending classes right here on our campus. It is our great pleasure tonight to honor Old Dominion University's distance learning graduates for 2014. Congratulations on your achievements. Here they are. Doug Brown, the site director for the distance learning program at WCC, if he will please come forward to help us recognize these graduates. So graduates from Old Dominion University receiving her Bachelor of Science in Human Services, Kimberly Dawn Bowers. Receiving her Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies, Teacher Preparation, Amber Gallagher. Receiving her Bachelor of Science in Human Services, Betty Roberts. Receiving her Bachelor of Science in Marketing, Tammy Schuler.
What's going on?
Receiving her Bachelor of Science in Human Services, Lily Slade. Receiving her Bachelor of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies, Teacher Preparation, Christina Vance. And finally, receiving his Bachelor of Science in Human Services, Drew Webb. Please join with me in congratulating our Old Dominion graduates.
Okay, I would like the graduates, but before I do that, we're about to turn these folks loose on the world. And I don't know which to feel sorry for the most, the graduates of the world. You're going to face it, you're going to be out there, and it's going to be a little bit different. My congratulations. I want all you graduates to stand up and turn around and face whoever's out there that's responsible for having you here. The parents, the spouse. Thank you. I know I'm speaking for your parents. They're proud of you, but they're not going to lose any tears when you go off to college or go to work. And they'll be expecting you to send money home pretty soon, because you've grown a whole lot. All right, now you can sit back down. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of Whitfield Community College, I want to thank everybody here for joining us on this very special occasion. To conclude our program, Mrs. Mabel Bass will give the benediction, which will be followed by a recessional. Everyone is then invited to a reception honoring tonight's graduates and their families. If it's not raining, the reception will probably be outside. If it is raining, you'll be inside. It'll be a little more crowded, but That's not bad either. You get to stay close and maybe make a friend or something. That you haven't seen. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Let's stand with benediction. May God smile upon you this day with eternal love and favor, so that you are encouraged to love your life and celebrate it, even when there may be pain and difficulty. Amen.